Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain the answers of exercise question of chapter 4 metals and non-metals. First question, which of the following can be beaten into thin sheets? You know metals can be beaten into thin sheets. So metal here it is zinc. Other options are non-metals, phosphorus, sulfur, oxygen, ये सारे के सारे non-metals हैं. So zinc is the right answer. Which of the following statement is correct? All metals are ductile. No, all metals are not ductile. Sodium, potassium, these are not ductiles. All non-metals are ductile. Totally wrong. कोई भी नॉन मेटल डक्टाइल नहीं है. जनरली मेटल्स आर डक्टाइल. येस, जनरली मेटल्स आर डक्टाइल. This is true. Some non-metal are ductile. No, some non-metals are not ductile. So the answer is C. Metals are ductile. Then fill in the blank. Phosphorus is a very dash non-metal. Phosphorus is a very reactive metal, reactive non-metal. पता है phosphorus को अगर हम एयर में रखें तो उसमें आग लग जाती है, इसलिए इसको हम वाटर में स्टोर करते हैं. Metals are dash conductor of heat and electricity. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Iron is dash reactive than copper. Iron is more reactive than copper. That's why iron could replace copper sulfate. Copper sulfate में से copper को displace कर सका iron. Now metals react. So यहाँ पे आंसर होगा iron is more reactive than copper. Metals react with acid to produce dash gas, hydrogen gas. In my previous video I had explained metals when react with acid they produces hydrogen gas, and that's why it is advised that जो भी साइट्रस चीज़ें हैं लाइक पिकल्स, इन सबको हमें मेटल वाले कंटेनर में नहीं रखना है. सो क्योंकि वो मेटल्स में रहेगा और जो है उसमें जो पिकल्स है उसमें एसिड होता है और मेटल्स जो है एसिड के साथ रिएक्ट कर लेता है और गैस रिलीज़ करता है, हाइड्रोजन गैस. Now question 4, true and false. Generally non-metals react with acid. False. Non-metals acid के साथ react नहीं करता. Sodium is a very reactive metal. Yes, sodium is very reactive. It is true because sodium reacts with water. Sodium reacts with oxygen very vigorously. Copper displaces zinc from zinc sulfate solution. Copper is less reactive than zinc, so copper cannot displace. This is false statement. Coal can be drawn into wire. No, कोयले से हम वायर कहाँ बना सकते हैं? अगर हम कोयले को बिट करेंगे, पुल करेंगे तो टूट जाएगा. Coal is basically carbon which is a non-metals. So this is false. Some properties are listed in the following table. Distinguish between metal and non-metal on the basis of these properties. Appearance. Metals का appearance shiny appearance. This is dull appearance. Hardness, metals are hard, non-metals are generally not hard. Malleability, metals are malleable, non-metals are non-malleable. Ductility, metals are ductile, non-metals are non-ductile. Heat conduction, metals are good conductor of heat, non-metals are not good conductor of heat. Conduction of electricity, yes, electricity can be conducted through metals, but electricity cannot be conducted through non-metals. Now give reason. Aluminium foils are used to wrap food items. Aluminium is a metal, and because of malleable, because metals are malleable, so it can be turned into thin sheet. So aluminium foil is actually thin sheet, and it is used to wrap food items because it stores the food. It keeps the food warm for longer time, and that's why aluminum foil are used to wrap food items. Immersion rods for heating liquids are made up of metallic substance. Immersion rods, जो पानी को गर्म करने के लिए इमर्सन रॉड होता है, वो मेटल्स के बने होते हैं, मेटेलिक सब्सटेंसेस के बने होते हैं. बिकॉज मेटेलिक सब्सटेंसेस आर गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ heat and electricity, that's why immersion rods are used for heating liquids. Copper cannot displace zinc from its salt solution. Yes, copper cannot displace zinc from its salt solution because copper is less reactive than zinc, and we know that less reactive element cannot displace more reactive element. Sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene. So the answer is sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene because these elements are very reactive. They catches fire when they come in contact with either oxygen or water. So these are stored in kerosene. Can you store lemon pickle in an aluminum utensil? Explain. Yes, the same thing I had explained just now. Lemon pickle contains acid. लेमन में क्या होता है? साइट्रिक एसिड होता है. एंड एल्युमिनियम इज ए मेटल एंड यू नो दैट मेटल रिएक्ट्स विद एसिड टू फॉर्म सॉल्ट एंड हाइड्रोजन गैस. सो जब हम लेमन पिकल को एल्युमिनियम यूटेंसिल में रखेंगे तो क्या होगा? आवर लेमन पिकल विल गेट स्पॉइल्ड बिकॉज इट विल रिएक्ट विद द एल्युमिनियम. मैच द सब्सटेंसेस गिवन इन कॉलम ए विद देयर यूजेस गिवन इन कॉलम बी. इधर मेटल्स हैं और इधर उनके यूज़ हैं. गोल्ड इज़ यूज इन मेकिंग ज्वेलरी. Iron is used in machinery. Aluminium is used in wrapping food. Carbon is used in fuel. Copper is used in electric wires, and mercury is used in thermometer. I repeat, mercury is the only metal which is in liquid state. Now next question 9. What happens when dilute sulfuric acid is poured on a copper plate? First part and second part, and in this question we have to write word equation of the reaction involved. So I am writing it here. Question 9 we have to write the word equation. Dilute sulfuric acid is poured on copper plate. Copper plus, okay, word equation लिखना है. I am writing the equation. Copper plus dilute sulfuric acid. Copper is metal, dilute sulfuric acid, it is acid. Metal plus acid forms salt and water. Salt and hydrogen gas. Hydrogen. तो यहाँ पे मैं इक्वेशंस भी लिख रही हूँ फॉर्मूला में. कॉपर प्लस सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड इज H2SO4. इट फॉर्म सॉल्ट कॉपर सल्फेट एंड हाइड्रोजन गैस. नाउ second part is iron nails are placed in copper sulfate solution. Iron plus copper sulfate. Copper sulfate solution. Iron is more reactive than copper. That's why iron will displace copper from its salt solution and it will form iron sulfate. Iron sulfate plus copper. If I write the equation, iron plus copper sulfate, it gives iron sulfate plus copper. This is displacement reaction. Now our next question is question 10. Saloni took a piece of burning charcoal and collected the gas evolved in a test tube. How will she find the nature of the gas? Now if she has collected the gas in a test tube, she will put some water and shake the test tube. She will get the solution and she'll check it by bringing red litmus paper and blue litmus paper. If the red litmus paper turns blue, that means the nature of the gas is basic, but if the blue litmus paper turns red, then the nature of the gas is acidic. In this case, as we have studied that non-metallic oxides, here charcoal is carbon basically, and when we burn charcoal piece carbon, it will produces carbon dioxide. So this is non-metallic oxide, and non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So when she will bring blue litmus paper, the color of the blue litmus paper will change into red color. Write down the word equation of the reaction. Word equation will be 10 ka P. The word equation: charcoal is nothing but carbon, and burning means reaction with oxygen, it will form carbon dioxide. The word equation will be carbon plus oxygen will form carbon dioxide. Okay, so this is there. Question number 11, you can do by yourself. This is easy one. That's all in this video. Thank you.